we got this tweet from an associate game director of CDPR who's working on Cyberpunk 2 officially, right? He has gone to China, and he posted something on Twitter, aka X.com, which would be hinting at what to expect on Cyberpunk 2, which I think is pretty cool. So let me pull this up. So this is X.com, and this is the post. So he's saying, "My bonbons, I'm currently visiting mind-blowing cyberpunk city in China, Chongqing. Had so much spicy food." On the picture, our Chinese crew and Liziba station at the back. Famous futuristic train goes right through the 19-story residential building. Yeah, so this is what they're referring to. That's, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Look, the train actually cuts through this apartment building. It's pretty crazy. So you got that happening, and so yeah, it's this dude. This is the dude, associate game director for Cyberpunk. So he's in this crazy ass Chinese city called Chongqing. If you don't know what this city is, it's a crazy city. I actually got to know about this like a year ago or something, and it blew my mind. It actually blew my mind, right? And I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Chongqing. Let me just pull up a video of this. Yeah, there you go. So I'll just start playing this. So there you go. You can see what I'm saying. So it's this city. It's a massive city with like 36 million people in, and yeah, what is this, what's the subtitle? It's subtitles in Indonesian. Whoa, okay. Well, I don't need that. Anyway, we'll just put the, there you go. Anyway, so it's a massive city and it's very cyberpunky, you know, and it's a crazy ass city. I'll just play this intro so you understand what I'm talking about, right?
There's a city in China that has 36 million people, and it's not
Yeah.
Shanghai or Beijing. It's called Chongqing, and if this city was its
Chongqing.
own country, it would be the 39th largest in the world.
There's like mobs of people.
But amazingly, few people have heard of this city.
Yeah, see
and I
that?
know this after taking a poll on my Instagram. 58% of you guys said you'd never heard of Chongqing before. That was enough to convince me to buy a plane ticket to see what all the buzz is about. So what makes Chongqing so interesting? Well, the city is an architectural masterpiece, often described as a 5D city with
It
its
is.
unique multi-level infrastructure, and it's been going viral on TikTok.
Why did you come to Chongqing?
Social media.
Yeah, it's been very viral on TikTok.
The city has layers of roads,
Chongqing.
bridges, and buildings that are stacked in
That's
a
how
way
you
that
say
feels
it.
like
I'm
a
sorry if I'm
maze.
And
butchering
if you're
it.
not paying attention, then you just don't know what's next to you. You gotta look up, you gotta look down, you gotta look everywhere. It's so cool.
Get ready to be culture shocked by the
Yeah.
wacky, weird, and bizarre
She's
Yeah.
vibrating this thing into my ear
It's
now.
so cool,
What
dude.
the hell?
as I take you on a
Ugh.
journey through the world.
Anyway, didn't want to say that.
Welcome to Chongqing.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this, dude. Hey.
Down, you gotta look everywhere.
By the wacky, weird, and bizarre.
She's vibrating
I'm
this
gonna
thing
look
into my
away.
ear now. What
I'm gonna
the
look
hell?
away.
As I take you on a journey through the world's biggest.
Look at. This is a crazy ass city, dude. You know, and there's no wonder this the associate game director for Cyberpunk is going to China and to this city specifically, because I'm pretty sure he's there to research this architecture. If you don't know about this city, it's got, you know, buildings in whichever way directions and floors in every it's like interconnected little maze, you know. And you go into an elevator, you come out of the 12th floor, and you and it's another ground floor, and you just go to the edge of that, and it's like you can see like 30 floors down, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And
Welcome to Chongqing.
I'll see if I can like if I can
It's totally
show the part where like it's actually showing some of that. street food,
Old Town.
Hong
In the
Kong
past,
Old
it's
Town,
the
Hong
old
Kong
village.
Zoo,
But now
Metro,
it's the first tourist for the nice food and the
Earwax.
hotels.
Yeah, we
It
don't
feels
need
very
that. Most
different here than other
replayed,
parts
Old
of the
City
city.
Center.
Yeah.
Like from my hotel view, all I see is like
Skybridge.
tall skyscrapers. It feels like Hong Kong, but here it's
Um,
quite traditional and nice.
where do we find like confusing? Where's the actual ground floor? Yeah. Yeah, there's literally a video that says where's the actual ground floor in Chongqing, China, which China's 3D city. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe let's play this video. It's a short video, so maybe that'll show you what I want to show you guys. You know, hopefully.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This video will be part 3 of my video series in Chongqing, China. Today,
It's
I'm
a
going to
cool
be visiting
city
this
too.
place
Look
where
at
you
this.
think you're on the ground floor, but if you walk to
Yeah.
the side, you can see
Look
that
at
you're
that.
actually 20 floors above the ground floor.
This is right outside my hotel. It's crazy. Check this out.
It's so
Look
cool.
how many people there are.
It's crazy out here. This area is called the Times Square of Chongqing. I feel like it's even more crowded than the Times Square in New York City.
Oh,
Right around the corner is a famous landmark called the People's Monument.
So the
Uh,
place I want to go to was across the street, and there's no crosswalk, so I'm going.
this is really
underground,
cool. I
underneath
want to
the
go there,
road over.
dude. I mean, it's straight up like very cyberpunky.
We'll try to find the famous area. where you
Imagine,
look down,
imagine
you
they're
can see,
doing like a
the whole
cyberpunk
neighborhood below
in
on
China,
the
like
ground floor, so
Asian
I think I'm in
based
the right area.
world.
I'm gonna
We
check
haven't
the
we haven't
side.
got one of those in a while. I feel like one of something that even came close to something like that was Sleeping Dogs. That was a long time ago. And even when Sleeping Dogs came, people didn't really like buy into it. It's become a cult classic at this point. But I think Sleeping Dogs has a very, very charming flair. Like it's based in Hong Kong, it's open world. It had that kind of not it's not it's more darker and grittier than Cyberpunk was. I guess in a way Cyberpunk is pretty dark and gritty too, I guess. But it didn't have the neon flare or anything, but it just had that really dark and grittiness to it, which I would have liked to see evolve into like a more modern version, you know? Because we haven't got anything like that. We get a lot of Asian developed games, but they're not really set in cities. They're very like they're playing into their mythos and historical settings and myths and stuff like that, which is not like a modern day settings. So I would like to see that. If I missed a game that actually does that, please let me know, because I haven't come across it, or maybe I'm forgetting because I'm old. But let me know.
Of this complex to see
know.
if I'm really that high up in the air, and we'll see. So there's a bunch of people looking over, taking pictures
Yeah,
here,
so-
so I'm gonna
This is
stand right next to them and look.
as you can see, the people everywhere and like floors everywhere.
Oh wow!
It's like
Wow, look at
all
that.
the way down,
That's crazy.
but
You
this
hear
is
the
like
ground floor here,
a whole ass.
And then once I went over the wall over here, it's
Yeah,
so far down.
I know. Look at that. You're
There's a
like
warning
so
sign to be
so
careful
many
of
floors
dropping
up.
your cell phone. Imagine being all the way down there and a cell phone falls on your head.
So obviously I'm on a hill, so that's why we're so high up. But if you look on the other side over here, it doesn't look as far away. So here it looks
Yeah.
like maybe 2 stories up in the air. But if you go to the other side down there, over there, then you're about 20 stories up.
That's so
Top
crazy.
house near where I'm staying at, so I'm gonna walk in and show you guys.
I can't even begin to comprehend like how that actually works in terms of architecture, like the structural wise. I get it. I get that it's because of a hill it happens, but how do you design around that? Like, just it's crazy, dude.
Some of the options they have, and maybe I'll find something to eat.
This
All
is
right.
where
Anyway,
market
well, I'm not gonna show the whole video on this because please go check out this guy's video. If you wanna see more of Chongqing, China. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name, but essentially what I wanted to talk about is yeah, this dude is on a tour in the city exploring the whole place, right? It's true, it's a truly a cyberpunk city in China, and he's in it and exploring the whole area. So I think that kind of hints towards what we could expect from Cyberpunk game, which I think is um, pretty exciting, to be honest. Very exciting. And I don't, let's see if we can, if there's any more. He posted this just yesterday. My dears, following 2 intense days in Chongqing, our crew arrived to Chengdu. After relaxing foot massage, visited ancient Taoism Buddhist temple, also had a traditional Chengdu ear cleaning, and now feel like Daredevil can hear from the opposite side of the city. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, he's spending some time there, and I don't think he's just there for like, shits and giggles. I think he's doing some research, and I think that's going to be pretty interesting. There's some job openings happening here in CD Projekt Red. We're hiring for The Witcher and the Cyberpunk in North America, and the lead producer for Project Sirius, lead producer for Cyberpunk 2, lead technical producer, AI engineer, technical animator, engine program, and network engineer. Yeah, so I think people are drawing some attention to the lead network engineer, which suggests multiplayer. We don't know. Yeah. Got a real fanboy moment tunes. One of the greatest Chinese writers. It's pretty cool. He's living his life there, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We getting some deets, like subtle details about what's happening with Cyberpunk and what to expect from it. I think it's about time, man. I think I don't know. It'll be a long time before we hear something solid about the game itself, because they're still just doing research. They're still in a pretty early stages of it. It's probably going to be a couple of more years, if not more, before we hear anything about it. Given how long it took for them to develop the first game, which took well over a decade. I mean, it's mostly because it was in development hell for a period of time, but it's probably not going to take that as long as it did the first time around. But still, CDPR is known to take their sweet time developing their game, which is fine. Which is really fine, because that's why they are able to release fantastic games. I think they're only second to someone like Rockstar at this point. They're pretty amazing at what they do. So I think they just, if that means they're going to take their time with it, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below if you're watching this on YouTube later.